Hello, welcome back to another episode of Super Spurs. It's me, DJMFM. I hope you're doing amazingly well. Today's episode, I was going to be bringing you a couple of matches against AC Milan, but I've decided to bring that in the next episode. And the reason being that we're going to be bringing you the Southampton match is because of how well they've done in the league table over the recent games. Before I show you the actual table itself, I'll just give you a bit of an update as to how we've been doing in terms of competition so far since the Manchester United game. The first match we won 1-0 against Sparta Prague in the Champions League. It was quite an uneventful game, as you'll be able to see from the side here. Played a lot of the youngsters to try and get them some experience and get their stats gradually increasing, and that was really good to see. We then won 3-0 at home against Liverpool. It was an absolutely amazing match of football. Everyone performed really, really well. We had an entire English team for that game, so that was fantastic. Zach Clough with another couple of goals. He's been on absolute fire. The next match we had was then against West Ham. I was so angry with this game. We got to extra time and we got to we were going into extra time. Lewis Cook then got injured and we managed to somehow get it to penalties. As I said, it was just a really, really bad game. No one other than Dele Alli really stepped up. We're now out of the Capital One Cup, so that's another competition gone. We then put that disappointment aside and then we came back to a league match where we beat Watford 4-0. A really convincing performance. Jack Grealish and Zach Clough with a couple of goals each. Everyone performed well. It was just an overall perfect performance. Everybody did amazingly well. And then we've just come from a 2-0 win away from home against Dynamo Moscow. We had a lot of young players into that team and everyone stepped up and performed really well. Especially the defence. Everyone having a fantastic average match rating. So where does that leave us in terms of the league table? Well, as you'll be able to see from the screen here, we have had the perfect start to the league. Absolutely amazing start. I'm hoping that's going to continue in today's match. As I said, we've got Southampton. They're currently sitting in third position. Stoke are sandwiched in between us. Now, the main reason why I'm bringing you the game is to try and show you the league table as to how it's been progressing so far. So one of the big teams that was competing with us last year, Everton, have had an awful start and have lost 4 games at the beginning of the season and are sitting just above the relegation zone. Liverpool themselves have also lost 4 games, including a game against us, and they're in 13th place. Man City and Man United on the same level of performances. And obviously, we beat Man United earlier on in the season, and they're stuck on 10 points. Chelsea and Arsenal in 5th and 6th on 11 points. So we're already 10 points ahead of quite a lot of these teams. We've got four other games coming up before we face anybody of major, what you would call challenge. So I'm really hoping for a good set of results to put us in a good position as they're going into the Man City match. You'll be able to have a look at the screen here. We haven't really got that tough of a run, or maybe I'm just looking at things in a different way now and thinking that we can outperform some of these teams. Maybe a bit of a change in attitude from me there. But as I said, today's match we're going to be taking on Southampton. Really looking forward to this and getting into the game. So let's see how we do. Come on, boys. Our team is lining up, as you'll be able to see from here. Dele Alli this season has been operating as an advanced playmaker. He's just constantly bombing on and really making a difference. And giving him the license to attack rather than playing him either in sort of like a deep line playmaker role or a box-to-box, just giving them that opportunity to venture forward is really benefiting us this season. Zach Clough is starting ahead of Harry Kane at the moment. No other reason the fact that Zach Clough is on 10 goals already this season. And when he's in that kind of form, I'm not dropping him. Regardless of who the player and their stature is, I'm not dropping him. So, that's the reason behind that. The full bench as well. Completely English players, nothing more to say on that. Let's just jump straight into the match and hopefully we can continue our fantastic run of form. So here we go, we're jumping straight into the match then. You'll be able to notice from the left hand side, I've just put up the Southampton formation on the left hand side. As I said, it's just been a suggestion that's been made by fellow YouTubers, so thank you keepers for that suggestion. Just keeping a bit of an eye out for you guys to see how Southampton are doing, and they're winning 1-0. What a poor start. So here we go. Shalaba all the way to Jami and Bentancur. Just absolutely fires home And we're 1-0 down within 27 seconds, so an absolutely awful start. But it looks like there's going to be another highlight straight from the kickoff now. So Danny Rose plays it to Ali, to Ward-Prowse. Come on, boys, let's hope for a response. Jack Grealish on the left, who's had a decent start to this season. Passing around nicely. What can Dele Alli do? He's roaming forward like we said. Oh, poor effort from Nathan Redmond. Poor effort. So, not the ideal start, but we've still got 80 minutes left of this game. It's not over by any stretch. We've just got to get on the ball. We're having quite a few shots on target, which is decent. But Mane is now on the ball for Southampton again. And here they come with another attack. Nobody's really putting in the tackle. And now Chalobah plays inside to Wanyama. And they come forward again. And Mane's on the end of it. And good save by Jack Butland. I don't know why he didn't come out to collect it, but he made a decent save. So Trippier intercepts the ball here. And now Nathan Redmond moves forward. He plays it to Dele Alli. Long ball over to Clough. What can he do? One-on-one with the keeper. Oh, good save. That's more like it from us. Just going simple, direct, get the ball up to Clough. That's exactly what I want to see more of. So once again in the middle, Dele Alli is absolutely on fire and the rest of the team around him is just not picking up to his level. Can we do something about it before half time though? Southampton are on the ball. Galloway intercepts and now here he comes, the main man, Dele Alli. Plays a wonderful ball over to Zach Clough. Can anyone help and support him? Clough goes by himself and has a shot. In all fairness, there was nobody else around him, so he had to have an effort there. Unlucky lad. So I'm really going to lay into them now. Where is your passion, lads? Are you even trying to win this game? They seem motivated, but as I said, I've got to start seeing something turn around for them. I'm going to make one substitution. I really want to see what Jordan Ibe can do in this game. I like what Jordan Ibe brings about into his games. He's got a bit more of a direct ability than what Jack Grealish has. I just think we need to start getting at Southampton. I think with the formation that they're playing, they are leaving themselves quite exposed and they're playing quite a high line. So as I said, I just want to see what Jordan Ibe can do on the left hand side. So Nathan Redmond now on the ball. So this is the next highlight of the game. Come on now, what can you do? Plays into Ward-Prowse to Dele Alli, skips past his marker inside to Redmond. Zach Clough picks up the ball. Oh, great save. Great save by Forster. Another good effort by Clough. Ryan Bertrand with the throw now. Plays it to Mane. Plays inside to Chalobah, but Kieran Trippier collects it. Plays it all up to Clough. And Chalobah's back on the ball now. The nice passing around from Southampton. But here we come with a counter-attack with Zach Clough. He plays it back to Ward-Prowse. Plays over the top to Redmond. Bertrand tries to clear it and he can't get it. But Nathan Redmond's on the ball. Here, shoot, lads. Yes! Get in! Brilliant play by Nathan Redmond. Absolutely brilliant play. So the highlight here, Zach Clough just nods it down and Redmond gets ahead of his marker, one-on-one with the keeper. You've got to question what the keeper's doing there, but coolly slotted in from Nathan Redmond. We're back in the game, 1-1. Okay, so we're 70 minutes into the game and I'm just going to make a substitution. I'm going to bring Harry Kane on for Zach Clough. I just want us to go a bit more direct. And I'm hoping if Harry Kane's up there and can be used as a target man, he's going to start bringing others into play. Because Zach Clough's doing well when he's being when he's chasing for the ball, but I just think we need to try and change the game tactic up now. I'm going to set the instructions to go more direct, and hopefully that will have more of an impact for Harry Kane. Come on, boys, let's go and get the winner. So the minutes are slowly ticking away here. It doesn't look like there's going to be another highlight in this game. I can't see it. No, 2 minutes of injury time. Normal FM thing, I just can't see another highlight happening. No, a few seconds left. The clock's just going to run down now. Yeah, there it is. So, 1-1 draw against Southampton. Now, it's not the worst result in the world. I'm just going to say that was unlucky, boys. It just wasn't our day. That game now leaves us with quite a nice position. It's our first drop points of the season, so I am disappointed, I'm not going to lie. But we're still in a strong position and we've got some decent games now where we can really start to build up a bit of a lead and hopefully go on a title push. I'm going to leave it on this screen here so you can see how well we've been doing over the course of the season. So thank you very much if you've taken the time to watch it. Please like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch the episode. And until next time, adios.